Hi, welcome. In this video, again, going to be doing another socialization exercise with Max, and Scrappy, Enzo. And here, the goal is going to be getting a little bit closer. Okay, so a little bit advancing it, increasing expectations. Again, the theme is, again, being turned around to opposite, working angles to not just reveal the level of fixation and investment, but change at the same time. So again, nudging, breaking that connection, agreeableness, okay, in terms of just relaxation, de-stressing. So this is the right way to build bridges by way of dog reactivity. Okay, so Max was very reactive. But here, again, following the right path after, like I said, after working with Max for like 4 days, knowing that we're ready for this, okay, to start to incorporate this in. And so he's going to get lots of exposure to other dogs here during this process. So, but again, this is very helpful for anyone who's looking for a framework to overcome these type of issues. You want to do this way, but you want to use, again, when using a helper dog, you want to make sure the other dog is somewhat relaxed. Okay, you don't want two dogs with relationship problems and control. Right, it's going to kind of get way too intense for that. So your goal should be using one dog that is pretty calm and relaxed, and then for helping with your other dog. So I'm going to bring Max out here, just taking my time like before. Same thing, moving them over here to the neutral spot. And I'm going to take my time here. Again, we're going to work movement here in a moment, but then, again, I don't want to do it too soon. Like when you do this, you want to at least, take your time, make sure the dog you're working with is fairly calm. I'm going to put some down pressure on him. Now, he may not go down, but I still want to bring influence onto him this way a little bit. Helps the fade in here. So as long as you're not, it doesn't trigger a really bad moment. Okay, kind of knowing what you can get away with here. So Enzo, you can move whenever you want. Start to move. And that's what happened too. Movement, okay, is going to increase expectations because that's going to trigger, right, the dog you're working with to want to invest more, okay? Seeing that movement start to happen. So you want to be stationary first, that movement will trigger. Okay, you can come a little bit closer and do what you want. So notice here I'm not letting Max connect. So he's starting to pan more, it's physiological. Okay, it's having an effect on his system here. It's anticipating, so control and relationship. And this is right here. This is a good kind of hover point right here. Okay, so we're just going to kind of hang here for a minute. Because again, looking at his reactions, this is a big deal. Okay, this is a big moment here for Max. Because again, I'm breaking that connection. I'm establishing control, but not just physical control, relationship. Okay, this is about fading in. It's about the role of influence as I'm interacting with Max. So I'm just going to hover here, get him to really start to calm down. He's not liking being beside me, right? This is the whole thing with him wanting to call the shots. Do this for another minute. Yeah, he's starting to get a little intense here. So I'm going to give it just another couple seconds. I'm going to break and stop the exercise here with Max. So I just want to try to end it on a good note. You want to push it to the edge a little bit here, but not so much where I want to trigger a moment of intensity here. I want to just want Max to, because this is really, you know, because Max still has to work through this. So if there's a working through, there's like knowing when to kind of stop. So this is pretty good here. Gonna move them out. Okay, good.